Welcome to this complete Memphis, Tennessee informative guide. Let's embark on a journey to a city that sings, dances, and cooks up a storm. Memphis, Tennessee, where the mighty Mississippi River flows, is a city that wears many crowns. Known as the home of the blues and the birthplace of rock and roll, Memphis has etched its name in the annals of music history. But the rhythm of Memphis doesn't stop at its music. The city's pulse is also found in its rich history, from the civil rights movement to its cotton trading days. And let's not forget the food. Oh, the food! Memphis is a city that loves its barbecues as much as its blues. So, buckle up for a journey that's as spicy as its hot chicken, as smooth as its jazz, and as rich as its history. Stick around to uncover the soul of this vibrant city. First up, immerse in the rhythm of Memphis, the city that shook the world with its music. From the soulful strains of blues to the electrifying energy of rock and roll, Memphis has been a cradle for some of the most influential sounds in music history. Many musical maestros have walked down its streets, leaving indelible footprints on the world's musical landscape. Let's rewind to the 50s, to a place called Sun Studio. This humble recording studio, often referred to as the birthplace of rock and roll, witnessed the rise of music legends like Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, and Jerry Lee Lewis. Their voices, echoing from this very spot, reverberated across the globe, forever changing the face of popular music. But Memphis's music legacy doesn't stop there. Welcome to the Stax Museum, the original site of Stax Records. This unassuming place played a pivotal role in the creation of Southern soul music. Artists like Otis Redding, Isaac Hayes, and Booker T and the MGs recorded their timeless hits here, shaping the sound of a generation. The city's music scene today is as vibrant as ever, and every year the Beale Street Music Festival brings together artists from across genres and generations. This three-day event, held in the heart of downtown, is a celebration of the city's rich musical heritage, an unforgettable experience for music lovers from all over the world. But it's not just about the big names and the big stages. Memphis's music is alive in the street corners, in the local bars and clubs, where upcoming artists perform every night, keeping the city's musical spirit pulsating. So take a stroll down Beale Street, let the rhythm guide your steps, and you'll find yourself in the heart of a city that lives and breathes music. Listen closely, and you'll hear the stories of legends past, the melodies of the present, and the promise of future stars. Whether you're a die-hard Elvis fan or a music enthusiast, Memphis's music scene is sure to strike a chord. Now journey back in time to some of Memphis's significant historical landmarks. Our first stop is the National Civil Rights Museum, a powerful tribute to the fight for equality. This museum is located at the very site of the Lorraine Motel, where the world lost one of its greatest advocates for civil rights, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., to an assassin's bullet in 1968. Every corner of this museum resonates with stories of courage and resilience, making it a must-visit for anyone seeking to understand the depth and complexity of America's civil rights journey. Let us now turn our attention to another historical gem, the Cotton Museum. This museum is a fascinating window into the past, shedding light on the cotton economy that once flourished in the South. It's here where you'll learn about the white gold that propelled the Southern economy and the lives it shaped, for better or worse. The Cotton Museum does an excellent job of narrating the history of this cash crop and its impact on the region and the nation at large. In the heart of Memphis, these landmarks stand not just as tourist spots, but as a testament to the city's rich and diverse history. They bear witness to the struggles and triumphs of the people who lived through those times, giving us an invaluable insight into the past. They remind us of the resilience of the human spirit and the power of perseverance in the face of adversity. Visiting these landmarks is more than just a walk through time. It's an education, a reflection, and a celebration of the journey that has brought us to the present day. They are a mirror to the past, reflecting the highs and lows, the struggles and victories, the pain and the joy that have shaped the city of Memphis. So, when you find yourself wandering the streets of Memphis, remember to take a moment to pay homage to these historical landmarks. They are a significant part of the city's identity, a symbol of its past, and a beacon for its future. These landmarks serve as a timeless testament to the city's rich and diverse history. Next, let's tantalize your taste buds with Memphis's mouth-watering food culture. Memphis, The city where the air is heavy with the tantalizing aroma of smoked meat and the sizzle of fried chicken is music to the ears. When it comes to food, Memphis is a city that wears its heart on its barbecue-stained sleeve. The Memphis barbecue style is more than just a cooking method, it's a way of life. Here, pork ribs and shoulders are slow-cooked in a pit, then slathered with a sweet, tangy sauce that's as rich as the city's history. But the city's culinary prowess doesn't stop at barbecues. Enter Gus's world-famous fried chicken. Imagine biting into a piece of chicken so perfectly fried it's crispy on the outside, yet remains succulent and juicy on the inside. Gus's has been serving this heavenly chicken since the mid-20th century, and it's safe to say they've perfected the craft. And if you're a food enthusiast, feast your senses at the annual World Championship Barbecue Cooking Contest. This isn't just a contest, it's a celebration of the city's love for barbecue. Teams from around the globe come together to compete and share their unique twists on Memphis-style barbecue. The air is filled with a smoky sweetness and the energy is electric. It's impossible to discuss Memphis's food culture without acknowledging the influence of Southern cuisine. It's in the flaky biscuits, the creamy grits, and the soul-warming bowls of gumbo. The city's culinary scene is a delicious melting pot of its diverse history, blending soul food traditions with innovative culinary techniques to create dishes that are undeniably Memphis. So whether you're a food connoisseur or simply hungry, Memphis has a plate ready for you. And remember, in this city, food is not just about eating, it's about experiencing the city's vibrant history, one bite at a time. In Memphis, every meal tells a story, so come hungry and leave satisfied. Beyond music, history, and food, Memphis has more to offer. The Memphis Zoo, for instance, is a treasure trove of biodiversity. With over 3,000 animals representing 500 species, it's a world tour of wildlife all in one place. From the giant pandas Yaya and Lele to the Teton Trek, which mirrors the wildlife and landscapes of the Yellowstone National Park, the Memphis Zoo offers unique encounters that you won't soon forget. The city's musical soul is further celebrated in the Memphis Rock and Soul Museum. This Smithsonian-affiliated museum tells the story of Memphis's deep roots in music history, from the rural origins of blues, gospel, and soul to Memphis's indispensable role in shaping rock and soul music. It's a museum that doesn't just display artifacts, it immerses you in a story, a rhythm, a beat that's uniquely Memphis. And what about the great outdoors? Memphis has you covered there too, with its beautiful riverfront parks. Tom Lee Park, with its stunning views of the Mississippi River, is a perfect spot for a picnic or a leisurely stroll. The Riverwalk, a 5-mile stretch of parks, offers a place to bike, jog, or simply soak in the scenery. Every May, the city becomes a global hub with the Memphis in May International Festival. This month-long celebration pays tribute to the culture of a different country each year. With music, food, and cultural events, it's a chance to see the world without ever leaving Memphis. From the roar of a lion echoing from the Memphis Zoo to the soulful rhythm pulsating from the Rock and Soul Museum to the serene beauty of the riverfront parks, Memphis is a city of sensory delights. Every corner turned unveils a new adventure, a new story, a new rhythm. With its vibrant culture and endless attractions, Memphis truly has something for everyone. So that's a glimpse of Memphis, a city with a rhythm of its own. A city that has given the world Elvis Presley, B.B. King, and Johnny Cash. A city that vibrates to the strum of the guitar, the beat of the drums, and the soulful lyrics of the blues. Memphis has stood the test of time, its rich history etched into every brick of the Cotton Museum, the Slave Haven Underground Railroad, and the National Civil Rights Museum. It's a city that tells its tale through the lens of the past, inviting you to walk in the footsteps of those who've come before. But it's not all music and history. The culinary delights of Memphis are as diverse as its culture. From mouth-watering barbecues to soul food that warms the heart, every dish tells a story of its own. And let's not forget the other attractions that make Memphis unique: the Memphis Zoo, the Botanic Garden, the mighty Mississippi River, and so much more. Thank you for joining this journey through Memphis. Remember, the soul of Memphis awaits your visit.